Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Let's get started. Let me just open up the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. And let's get started. Okay. So I have SPY up, right? This is a trend that I was following. Looks like it potentially could break. I am watching the 338 mark. If it breaks that with volume up to 340, I won't be trading SPY itself, but I'll be looking for setups in other stocks that follow SPY to the upside. And on the downside, if SPY starts selling off very aggressively, probably below 335, I'll start looking for downside plays for scalps. And the bigger overall picture would be below 330. What else am I watching? Okay, let's get started with Tesla. Okay, Tessie. Okay, so Tesla is still respecting my trend lines over here. If it were to break out today, I'd be focused on this. Probably I'd trade it above this 375 area. I have a weekly level at 365, but from 360 to 372, it is kind of choppy. So above 375, I'd be looking to trade it up towards 400 as a day trade. Below, actually, let me set this up right now. Below, I'd be looking to scalp it below here, below this 330 mark. Yes, you could be a little bit aggressive below 340, but I'd be looking to scalp it from 340 down to 330-ish. The better and safer play is below 330, and obviously we have pre-market lows around 308. I wouldn't touch it until 305, 300s. Below that. What else we got on watch today? We have Apple. Okay, so Apple is breaking my trend line here. So this is one of those plays. If if SPY does break above 338, I'd be looking to scalp it above 118 to maybe 119, 120-ish. And above 120-ish, I'd be looking to trade it up until 123, 123.5, around there. On the downside, it is kind of a bit choppy from 116 to 113. So I would trade it below 113.5. And the bigger picture, I would day trade this below 110, around 110. Amazon's not really setting up that many plays that I do like. It is breaking my trend line again. Above 3,244, I'd be looking to trade this, but I wouldn't enter the trade until the psychological level of 3,250. And below 3,150, I would look for scalps. And below 3,100 basically, be looking to day trade it for like maybe a 50-point move, just depending on price action and what happens. ZM. Okay, let's take a look at ZM. Okay, so it was kind of forming this triangle over here and started breaking out. I have levels at above 380. I'd be looking to scalp it. Just be aware that the last time it broke into 390, it was kind of a bit choppy. It didn't let go as fast. So just pay attention to 390 if you're scalping it above 380. And the bigger play would be above 400, maybe 410. But I will be watching that 400 mark below. It wouldn't let go of 350, but we do have lows of 341.86 after the market. So I'd be looking to trade it below, watching the 350 as soon as it lets go, probably start scaling in below 350 and enter my full position around 340. We still have the gap fill up until 325. CRM. Thank you for Z, man. I don't trade this stock that often, but it is setting up some nice plays. We do have a gap fill up until around 217, let's just say 220. It is still respecting my trend line here. Yesterday it made lows of 238. It couldn't, it held 240. I would watch what it does around 240, start with tape reading and level 2, see if it gives up that level. I would start entering the trade around 238.5. On the upside, if we break this trend today, you guys see how there is some sort of resistance around 256, around this area, 256, 255. I would take the trade above 256. What else? AMD. Okay. Beautiful. AMD is in this consolidation phase. I don't like trading this because this is just a premium killer and there's no action going on. Above 83, I'd look to scalp. Below this weekly level of 76, I'd look to enter the trade. We do have a gap fill from 73.5 to around 72, 71.75. So that might be an interesting play if we do get a downside move today. Yeah, that's all I'm watching on AMD. Nothing, no catalysts out there today. Baba, I'm not watching. Netflix, okay. Netflix, same thing. We're in some chop right here. We do have a psychological level around 500, but I wouldn't be interested in taking the trade until 490 as a scalp. There is some choppiness around here. That's up to you guys if you'd like to day trade it to 475 or just scalp it. Same towards the upside. You can be a little bit aggressive and get in, where is it, around like 520 to 530. But for me, I like playing it safe. It is a short week with what you call it, with less volume. There is going to be less volume this week, so I'd rather play it safe. What else is going on? Facebook. Okay, Facebook is also breaking out of my trend over here. This could be a nice push. We have a psychological level around 280. You might trade this up to 285. On the downside, watch this 270 mark, but I wouldn't be too comfortable until taking the trade around 267. Expect some rejections around 267 on the downside. Nvidia. Okay. So yesterday we did test 500. It got rejected around there. So above 500 would be the aggressive play. Above 510 would be the safer play. I would trade this up until 520. If it breaks 520, we have a $20 gap. We could trade up until 540. On the downside, below 470 area, 468, you could trade this down until 455. And I guess the biggest thing everybody's watching is probably Nikola because they made money yesterday. I have this flag that I'm watching here. So it did consolidate in this weekly level right here, and it finally broke out yesterday. Let's see if it could keep up the momentum. I think it would probably push today if the market's strong above this 54 level. And we do have an hourly level around 57. and an hourly daily level around 61.5. That's all that I'm watching today. We also have job openings at 10 a.m. So I won't be trading. I will be cash from 9:55 to around 10:05 to 10:10. All right, guys. Good luck out there. Stay green. Be patient. Don't rush into anything. Let the plays come to you. And yeah, Roku. I don't trade Roku. I don't like the price action on it. Sorry, buddy. All right, guys. Take care.